LFG Season 44, Series 5 comes to a close here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves prime time action here for you as Jacksonville takes on Atlanta. I'm the Cowboy Crab, your commentator for this one. So we are set and ready here for... It's a triple header tonight here in prime time. We've got ourselves Atlanta and Jacksonville here for a division title on the line. Winner of this one will be going on to their conference championship. So hopefully we've got ourselves at least a somewhat good game on our hands here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So Atlanta will elect to defer, so Jacksonville will be starting on offense. Oh, it appears they have... Nope. Well, there I am. And I can't exactly just... No, I can't bench myself. They gotta bench me. Okay. But I guess in the meantime, let's go ahead and get the predictions up and live. And alright, there we go. Predictions now up and live. Alright, so of course we have it's a triple header here tonight for prime time. So the other games that are going on around the league here for prime time include Baton Rouge and Fort Worth, and then Peoria and Madison. All in prime time action here tonight. So we're going to be giving updates on those throughout the night as we go, as we've got to wait for this one to get started. But while we wait, what we can do is do some promoting. The YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed to already, I'd really appreciate it if you did so. And the TikTok, if you're not following me over there on TikTok, I really appreciate it if you did so. We are trying to hit 1,000 followers there over on TikTok. I gotta get my ball cam back. Alright, there we go. Hopefully we will be getting started here soon. Right now, Fort Worth and Baton Rouge have already gotten underway, and they're about halfway through the first quarter. Peoria and Madison have not started yet. But hopefully they will be getting started here soon. But for now, we have play clock extensions here, so just wait. We're just gonna wait and see what happens. The quarterbacks for Jacksonville will be expired, and for Atlanta it will be Tim at quarterback. So we'll be seeing expired first under center. We'll see what he can do whenever we actually get started here with the game. And also reminder, we do have the predictions up in live, so you can get them in while you can, folks. Alright. Hopefully we are going to be good to go. And we have the play clock. Great. Another play clock extension. Alright, so at this point it's going to be, do we get out of play clock extensions, or does Peoria and Madison actually start? Because I think they've had server problems, that's why they haven't started. So Baton Rouge and Fort Worth, they've got the jump on all of us, all of the games, as they actually started on time. Or the closest to on time is, we're still waiting here. And okay, new play, maybe. Maybe we'll be good to go. Okay, new play. I don't know if this is a good sign or not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Hoping it is. New plate again. Okay. Almost 15 minutes past start, and it's the scheduled start time. And okay, now we have started. Here we go. We're underway now. First down, Jacksonville. Here's Expired in the backfield. Expired rolling left. Expired going to start. Quick pass left side to Dime. Gets 13 out of it. And bring up 2nd and 2 for Jacksonville. 2nd and 2 here for Jacksonville. Play clock winding down here. And new play. Okay. So did we just run one play just to get like a bunch more new plays in a row? I got a bad feeling that might be what's happening. Play clock down. And well, they're just going to snap it. Here we go. 2nd and 2 for Jacksonville. Expired. On the left, going to go down the middle. He's got a guy open in the middle and caught for 27 and first down, Jacksonville. 1st and 15 here for Jacksonville. The clock winding down again. First down, Jacksonville. Expired going to roll right. Expired looking. Drops back. Expired. Moving around. He's got pressure. Gets rid of it out left side. This one will be incomplete. And we'll bring up 2nd and 15 for Jacksonville. Second and 15 here for Jacksonville. 2nd down. Here's Expired in the backfield. Expired. Moving around. Fires right side. Pass. Going to be swatted by the Atlanta defense. It'll bring up 3rd and 15 for Jacksonville. 3rd down. 3rd down for Jacksonville. Expired in the backfield. Expired under pressure. Fires left side. That one is going to be not intercepted. Could not get in bounds. 4th and 15 for Jacksonville. They're going to have to settle for a field goal here. It's Jacksonville looking for their first points of the game. This one up. Does it have the distance? It does. It's good. Started drifting right. But it stays within the uprights. Jacksonville takes a 3-0 lead. So Atlanta with a good defensive hold. Or defensive stand, I probably should say. So now we'll see what Tim can do here on his opening drive. Here we go. First down, Atlanta. First down for Atlanta. Here's Tim in the backfield. Tim stepping up. Tim going to run it here. And Tim will slide. Gets 8. 2nd down, Atlanta. Second and 7 here for Atlanta. Tim stepping up, rolls left. Tim looking. Has time, going to go down towards the left side. That ball high and incomplete. Third and 7 for Atlanta. They're down here. Tim going to roll right here. Tim going to go to his check down man. Caught. Gain of 10. First down, Atlanta. First and 15 here for Atlanta. Here's Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls left. Tim going to go check down here. Pass will be caught. And going to be a first down here for Atlanta. First down here for Atlanta. Here's Tim in the backfield. Tim. Rolling right. Fires. Pass. Going to be incomplete. Second and 15 here for Atlanta. Tim in the backfield. Tim gonna fire it down the left side. Well, what? It's caught and a touchdown for Atlanta. And Atlanta with the first touchdown of the game. Extra point, gonna be up. Good. 7-3 Atlanta. So here we go. Here's the kick and touchback for Jacksonville. Here we go. First down for Jacksonville. Expired in the backfield. Expired, rolls left. Expired. Gonna go to his check down man here. Pass will be caught again by Dime and gonna get the first, gain of 16. First down here for Jacksonville. First down. Expired, rolling right. Expired. Goes crossbody to his left again to Dime, and Dime diving out of bounds for 4. Second and 11 here for Expired. For Jacksonville. Second down. Quick pass from Expired will be caught. Gain of 13 and a first down Jacksonville. First down Jacksonville. Expired in the backfield, stepping up under pressure, going to go check down to his right, and fumble, the ball is out, and it's recovered by Jacksonville. Second and 9 here for Jacksonville. Expired, down the middle again, pass is caught, first down and more, trying to escape, the defenders tripped up at about the 10. So now first and goal for Jacksonville. First and goal. Expired. Check down right side. Pass caught. Diving. End zone. Touchdown. Jacksonville. Jacksonville back in the lead. Here's the extra point. Up. Down the middle. It's good. 10-7. So here we go, touchback here for Atlanta. Here we go now, first down for Atlanta. Here's Tim in the backfield. Tim moving around. Tim rolls left. Tim going check down here, pass will be caught. Diving, gets the first. Gain of 17 here for Atlanta. First down here for Atlanta. Tim, under pressure. Tim rolls left. Firing out to the left sideline. Caught! Stays in bounds. Gain of 35 for Atlanta. First down for Atlanta. First, potentially the final play of the first here. Here's Tim on the right. Tim, stepping up. Almost gets hit. Fumble as he goes out of bounds. Gain of 2. And it'll be the end of the first quarter here. Jacksonville leads 10-7. Second and 13 for Atlanta here to start the second quarter. Second down here. Tim to the end zone. Swatted down by the defense. Third and 13 for Atlanta. Here we go, it's third down. Tim in the backfield, check down left side. Pass is caught and stopped short. So it'll be 4th and 1 for Atlanta. The offense will stay on the field. They're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Tim has pressure, dropping back. Tim looking. Tim staying on the right side. Then go down the middle, swatted down. And that's going to be a turnover for the Jacksonville defense. So now Expired, stuck inside his own 10. Let's see what he'll do here on this drive. It's first down. Expired, back in his end zone, gets rid of it. It'll be incomplete. And depending on how some of the defenders went, it could have been picked off. Second down here for Jacksonville. It'll be 2nd and 15. Second and 15 here for Jacksonville. Expired rolls left. Expired. Back in the end zone. He throws. This one down the left sideline is caught for 28 and a first down. Here we go. First down. Jacksonville. Expired in the backfield. Expired. Moving around. Expired. Rolls left. Has some pressure. Expired. Going to get rid of it. This one will be incomplete. Second and 15, quick pass from Expired is caught. Gain of 8. Third down, Jacksonville. It'll be 3rd and 7. Third down, Expired, rolling right. Expired, down the middle, pass will be caught. First down and more. Taking the knee, gain of 30. First down here for Jacksonville. Expired, rolling left. Expired, fires, check down right side, pass is caught. Gonna be gain of 8. 2nd and 7 here for Jacksonville. Second down here for Jacksonville. Expired, rolling right. Gonna go check down here. Caught, gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 4 here for Jacksonville. Third down. Expired, fires right side, end zone, swatted, incomplete. 4th and 4 for Jacksonville. Fourth down, Jacksonville. Can Atlanta force a turnover on the defense this time? We're going to have to wait and see. It's 4th down, play clock, down to 2. Expired. Fires down the middle, pass is caught! They take him down short of the end zone, but it'll bring up 1st and goal. First and goal at the 3. Expired, fires back in the right corner, caught! Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacksonville extending their lead here. Now the extra point. Up. And good. 17-7. And touchback here for Atlanta. Here we go, first down here for Atlanta. Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls left. Tim fires down the middle. Pass caught for 37 and a first down in Atlanta. Looked a bit too high, but we're going to call for a double block here. All right. So they accept the call for the double block, so that play is going to be coming back. So now it'll be 1st and 20 here for Atlanta after the penalty. Here we go, 1st and 20. Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls right, has pressure. Tim sends this one deep shot down the right side to be one in favor of Atlanta. Caught for 71. First down, Atlanta. 1st and goal at the 9 for Atlanta. First and goal here for Atlanta. Tim in the backfield. Tim moving around, rolls right. Tim, pressure, fires back in the right corner. Pass caught. No, what a stop from Jacksonville. Second and goal. Quick pass. End zone. Caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here we go. Extra point attempt is going to be up and good. 14-17. Three-point game here once again. Touchback for Jacksonville. Under 90 seconds left here in the first half. First down here for Jacksonville. Expired on the right side here. Expired. Back in the end zone. Going to air this one out. Deep shot right side. One-on-one. It's going to be entered. No! Big break right there for Jacksonville. Second down here. This one down the left side is caught. First down, Jacksonville. First down here. Expired under pressure. Going to run it here. Get 4. Second and 11 here for Jacksonville. And quick pass again. 2 defenders dive and miss. Has a blocker out in front. First down and more for Jacksonville. Inside the red zone. Taken down at about the 10. Gain of 32. First and goal, Jacksonville. Under 20 seconds remain now. Jackson expired to the end zone. Caught! No, they push him out of bounds. Second and goal. Second and goal. Back of the right side of the end zone. Incomplete. Third and goal, Jacksonville. It'll be third and goal. Third down. Lob up end zone. Pass can be entered. No! They stopped the interception again. Fourth and goal. I don't think he got it the feet in bounds. So fourth and goal with 8 seconds. Fourth and goal. This one right side is caught and a touchdown for Jacksonville. Falcon with the touchdown grab, and Jacksonville back up by 2 possessions. The extra point here is going to be blocked, so it'll be a 9-point game. 4 seconds here before halftime. And Atlanta will get one last play. We'll see what they can do with it. Final play of the half. Here's Tim, back in his end zone. Tim, 4-man rush. Hit as he throws. This one going downfield. Might have the distance here. Swatted back, incomplete. And that will take us to halftime. Jacksonville leads 23-14. So far here at halftime, I'd say it's still anybody's game, really. It's been pretty competitive. Atlanta, I think they need a little bit more. They need the help more than Jacksonville does because of the deficit. And I definitely would not count out Atlanta just yet, folks. So hopefully the second half action will continue to be some good football. That's all we can really hope for. Meanwhile, Baton Rouge and Fort Worth almost halfway through the third, and Fort Worth leads 41-34 for Baton Rouge. Madison Pure about to go to halftime, and they reached halftime, and both teams are tied at 14 apiece. So here we go. Second half underway here in Atlanta. We'll be starting on offense. So here we go. Here's the return for Atlanta. And going to get to about the 30. So here we go. First down for Atlanta. We'll see what Atlanta can do here at the start of the second half. And we got play calling extensions here at the start of the second half. Okay. Great. Just what we wanted. Just exactly what we wanted to see. Yep. But I guess in the meantime, predictions are still up and live. If you've not gotten those in yet, we can do advertising again. YouTube channel, if not subscribed to it already, greatly appreciate if you did so. TikTok, trying 1,000 followers over there on TikTok. If you're not following me over there, I'd appreciate it if you did so. First down out here for Atlanta. Second half is officially underway here now. First down Atlanta. Here's Tim back in his end zone. Tim under pressure, rolling right. Going to go check down right side. Caught. Gain of 2. Second and 13 here for Atlanta. Here's Tim. Rolling left. Tim fires down the left side. Pass is incomplete. Third and 13 here for Atlanta. Third down. Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls right. Tim looking back in the end zone. Tim looking and air this one out right side. It's going to be incomplete. 4th and 13. I believe we're going to have to see a punt here. We will. So here we go. Here's the punt. And touchback. Nope. Takes the knee inside the 10. So that's going to force Jacksonville to start out their own 7. I don't think I'd consider that a great move. But here we go now. First down, Jacksonville. Expired. Back in his end zone. Gets it off to the checkdown man. Avoids a tackle. Can't avoid the second. Gain of 8. 2nd and 7 here for Jacksonville. Here we go. Second down. Expired in the backfield. Expired rolls left. Expired with a check down pass. Caught. Gain of 8. First down now here for Jacksonville. Here we go. First down. Expired. Under pressure. Almost got hit. Expired. Rolls out right. Gonna go check down here. Pass will be caught. And stopped after a gain of 12. 2nd and 3 here for Jacksonville. Second down. Expired rolls right. Expired. Dropping back. Under pressure. Going to go down the middle. Wide open man. Pass is caught. First down. And going to take a knee on top of the defender or intentionally tripped himself? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what he was thinking with that one. But, I mean, they got a lot of positive yards. So I guess that's what they'll take. First down. Here's Tim. Nope. Expired. Fires left side. Pass it or nope. Not going to be picked off. 2nd and 15 here for Jacksonville. Second down here. Expired rolls right. Expired to the end zone. This one going to be swatted down and incomplete. 3rd down for Jacksonville. Third down. Expired in the backfield. Expired. Moving around. Fires right side. Wide open. He had the separation, but his toe, his right foot was out of bounds. So Jacksonville gonna have to settle for another field goal, and this one gonna be good. 14-26. Touchback for Atlanta. Here we go now. First down for Atlanta. They forced another field goal to Jacksonville. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And they're not up to a great start with that check down. 2nd and 15 for Atlanta. Second and 15. Here we go. 2nd down. Tim in the backfield. Tim has pressure. Tim gets rid of it right side. This one going to be caught for 23. First down Atlanta. First and 15 here for Atlanta. Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls left. Tim gonna run it. Tim is gonna slide. He'll get 10. 2nd and 5. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Tim in the backfield. Pump fakes. Gets one defender to jump. Tim rolling left. Gonna go check down right side. Pass will be caught. And that will be enough for the first down. Gain of 7. First and 15 for Atlanta. First down here for Atlanta. Tim rolls right. Gonna go check down here. Pass caught. Avoiding the tackles. Slips by. Got the first. Has more. I don't think they're gonna get him. Touchdown Atlanta. What just happened? Get it again. The blocks and the just missed tackles abundant right there for Jacksonville, and Atlanta has made it a one-possession game once again. Even looking at the replay, I didn't believe what I saw. Here's the extra point. This one up and good. We have a 5-point game. So here we go. Here's the return here for Jacksonville. Now they got a 5-point lead. They need to do something. And we'll just start at their own 20 here. Here we go. First down for Jacksonville. Spire going to go check down left side. Pass is caught. Stepping out of bounds after a gain of 13. Second and 2 for Jacksonville. Here we go. Check down. Fakes the knee. Going to get 4. First down, Jacksonville. Expired, rolls left. Expired. Dropping back here, rolling right. Expired, check down here, pass will be caught. Takes the knee for 9. Here we go, 2nd and 6. And this will be the final play here, the 3rd. Expired, fires out left side. This one will be ruled illegal touch. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter. 21-26. Jacksonville up by 5. Here we go. Start of the 4th. It's 3rd down. Expired. In the backfield. Expired. Fires down the field left side. 1-on-1. Swatted. Incomplete. 4th and 6. Jacksonville going to go for it. Fourth and 6. Expired to the backfield. Expired. Looking. Fires. Right side. Caught. First down. More. Gain of 9. Here we go. First down for Jacksonville. Expired. Rolls left. Expired. Looking to get his team back up by 2 possessions. Fires left side into traffic. Incomplete. 2nd down. 2nd and 15 here for Jacksonville. Expired in the backfield. Expired. Moving around to pressure. Gets rid of it right side. One-on-one. It's going to be intercepted by Atlanta. What a pick. So now, starting at the 1, first down Atlanta. It's caught. No way! Is he going to get 99-yard touchdown after that pick? The blocks are behind him. I don't think they're going to catch him. They're not going to be able to. It's a 99-yard touchdown for Atlanta. The quick pass to the left. Tim just tried to get it out. And then Summer, with just nothing but green ahead of him, takes the lead for Atlanta. What is happening in this football game? And Atlanta will go for 2. Two-point attempt here for Atlanta. Tim in the backfield, fires, and they're going to get the 2. So now Atlanta leads by 3 points. 3:55 to go. Jacksonville really going to need to do something now. That lead they had has completely slipped away from them. First down, Jacksonville. Here we go, first down, expired, in the backfield. Expired, looking to find somebody. Expired, their pressure, gets it out, right side, pass will be caught. First down, stepping out of bounds. First down here for Jacksonville. Here's expired in the backfield. Expired. Rolls left. Expired. Looking. Dropping back. Expired. Needing to do something. Expired. Inside his own 10. He got out of it, but he still has the pressure. He's all the way in the right side of his field. That's a throwaway ball and incomplete. 2nd and 15 here for Jacksonville. Second and 15 here for Jacksonville. Expired, fires right side, pass is caught, and stepping out of bounds just before the first. So it'll bring up 3rd and short for Jacksonville. Third and 2. Here we go, it's 3rd down for Jacksonville. Expired in the backfield. Expired, rolls left. Expired, looking, trying to do something here. He's got the pressure. Expired, just going to need to get rid of the ball or something. Pressured right in his face, throws this one up left side. That's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete, 4th and 2. So here we go now. It's 4th and 2 for Jacksonville. Here we go on 4th and 2. Quick pass out in the middle. It's incomplete. Turnover, and Atlanta will be back on offense. So now Jacksonville's defense going to have to do something here. First down for Atlanta. And they're going to get 10 out of the check down. 2nd and 5 here for Atlanta. We're about to reach the 2-minute mark here in this one. 2nd and 5. Tim drops back, rolls left. Tim down the middle, pass will be caught. First down and more. Goes back to Taunton and is just going to take the knee. 1st and 15 here for Atlanta. Here we go, first down. Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls left. Check down left side. Pass will be incomplete. Second and 15. Second down. Here's Tim in the backfield. Tim rolls left. Tim under pressure. Gets rid of a right side check down. Pass will be caught. Hit hard, but holds on. Gain of 2. Third and 13. Third down for Atlanta. Here we go. Third down. Tim drops back. Has under a minute remaining. Tim rolls right. Tim looking. Trying to do something here. Tim all the way back to his own 10. He's wasting clock here. Tim now back in his end zone. Gets rid of it left side. This one is gonna be caught. And they keep him out of bounds. 1 minute warning. It's fourth down. But Atlanta is able to go for it. And they are going to go for it here. Fourth down. Tim in the backfield. If he converts a first down, that's going to be the game. If he doesn't, Jacksonville's still got a chance. Tim is dropping back. Rolling right side to his own 30. Now inside his own 20. Is he going to go back to the 10? He will. Even going to go to his end zone. Under 20. And safety! Safety! Gunther safetied Tim! And now we have under 20, and Jacksonville's got the ball with all 3 timeouts! What a defensive play from Gunther! I don't know what kind of shenanigans we have seen in this football game, but oh my goodness, it is some serious shenanigans at play. And this one down the middle, it's caught! Gain of 39, timeout Jacksonville. Eight seconds. Jacksonville's in field goal range, but they might be able to get closer. Eight seconds to go. And Jacksonville, it looked like they were down and out. But now, after the safety, they have a serious chance of winning it. What will Expire do? This one out left side. Pass caught. Gets out of bounds. 2 seconds. He might have been able to go to the end zone. And they're going to settle for the field goal. They will call for the field goal unit here. It's a chip shot. This one is up and good. And Jacksonville is going to win it. What a ball game! And Jacksonville pulls out the win in the last second. And I believe all 3 primetime games came to a close at about the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is where this one will be done for you or us here tonight. Expired, your MVP. That is where we will conclude it. Our final, Atlanta 29, Jacksonville 31. Representing Team Motion, I'm the Cowboy Crab, saying so long, everybody.